Me, it is Passenger Seat Radio. It is Monday, July 7th, 2025. You're on my 13-mile commute home. Welcome to the show. So, boy, do I have some weekend stuff to tell you. So, long weekend, right? I get the 4th of July off, federal holiday and all. What's this? The road's closed this way too? No. Yes. Okay. Good. I get to go by all the homeless people. Make me feel better about having a job. So yeah. So it was a three-day weekend for me, and I'll tell you what. It could have gone better. Hey now. So let me start off by what happened on Thursday. Michael Caine's here. Flair's here. I'm trying to see my phone in the brightness here. Welcome. Yeah, so let's start with the Thursday festivities. So Thursday, I'm going to end up hitting one of these birds because they're not moving. So Thursday, I was supposed to have... All right, okay, let me roll back here. So I recently changed car insurance because, honestly, State Farm is kind of a pain in the ass, and I got tired of dealing with our agent. Our agent wasn't working out. My wife had had State Farm forever, but we were paying a fortune for car insurance. I mean, listen, it is Phoenix, so it's the car insurance capital of the world here. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of money, So I got one of those sort of timely emails from Liberty Mutual, who wanted to lower my car insurance prices. So I did their little survey, and I got covered by them. So then I went ahead and told State Farm to pack sand, and yeah. Well, I kind of forgot that my wife's windshield had a big crack in it. So, and this had happened months ago, but she's been driving around in it, waiting for sort of the end of the summer to come, when she was going to go in and have the windshield repaired. So, yeah, so of course, because I'm no longer on State Farm and it happened before I got on Liberty, nobody wants to pay for it. So now I have to pay for it. So you're talking about almost $800 because it's not just the glass, right? It's the calibration and all this funky, all the stuff that, you can't live without. Let me see what Google wants me to take to go home. Yeah, they want me off here. Okay. Yeah, so you got to do all of the calibration and all that stuff. So the glass itself is like just under 500, but then you got to shovel out an extra couple hundred because you want that stuff working right. So, anywho, so Liberty Mutual denied the claim after I made the appointment. And the appointment was for some place called something very like Auto Glass Now or something like that, right? And of course, the nearest one was like almost 30 minutes away. I mean, it was South Phoenix. And so the game plan was we were going to drive down there at lunchtime. I take my car. I was working from home that day. I take my car. My wife takes her car. We drop it off for the 1 p.m. appointment, and then after work, we go down and pick it up. That seems like a fairly simple deal. So I get a ping, a text message the day before, I think either the day before or the day before the day before. So like Tuesday or Wednesday, I get a text that says, hey, we've got some openings. Would you like to move up your appointment? And it's like, no, yeah. Listen, no, I mean, this has to be done on my lunch hour. It's a coordinated effort. We'll just keep our regular schedule, right? So then, in the morning of Thursday, I get another text saying, just a reminder about your appointment, 1 p.m. We'll see you then. Yay! Okay, great. So now my wife is like, so when are we going to leave? She's like one of those people that go a little bonkers if everything's not planned out. And I said, we're going to leave about 11. I took an extra hour off of work to make sure we had plenty of time, because it's quite a ways away and we've never been there. Who knows how long it's going to take to check it in. So I said, we'll leave at 11. I've got to be back by 12:30. So that's an hour and a half. 30 minutes down, 30 minutes to fuck around, and then 30 minutes back. That's what Google Maps was saying it was going to cost me in time. So I took an hour off of work, right? And that's money out of pocket, right? I had to take a vacation hour. So we headed down about 11. Traffic is complete shit. It took like 26 minutes to get there. Down the 17, over the 10, get off, and then go down to Thomas. Right. So we pull in, and this place looks like an abandoned building. It says, auto glass now, and it's got, new look, same great service, blah, blah, but there's nobody there. It's got like 3 auto bay doors, all closed. Front door has a screen on it. That screen door's locked. There's nobody there. And it's got the hours of operation right there in front of God and everybody. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And it's Thursday. So what the fuck? Right? So then my wife pulls up next to me. So I'm already getting worked up because, I beat her there. And don't try to ram me, you asshole. I had my blinker on for a long time. Don't be a dick. People are dick drivers in Arizona, man. You wonder why there's so many goddamn collisions and insurance problems. People are assholes. Okay, so now I'm like, what the fuck? And it even has a sign that says, parking and entrance and rear. So I drive around, it's an alley. There's nothing in the alley. It's just a fucking alley. There's no entrances. There's nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I look up their phone number, which, by the way, is not their phone number. It's an 800 number, right? And so it's a central office number. So I go to the text thinking maybe a human is monitoring the text. And I said, hey, I'm here to drop off for the 1 p.m., but there's nobody here. What's going on? And then I sent that, and then I immediately called the 800 number, and I get their central office in Guadalupe Health Cares. I don't know. So I'm like, yeah, listen, I'm at one of your locations here on Thomas. I have a 1 p.m. I'm on my lunch hour. I have to go back to fucking work, and there's nobody here. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I'll try to call that location and find out for you. So I'm on hold for like 10 minutes, waiting for him to call the location. Meanwhile, I hear a beep on my phone. I'm not sure what it is. It could be a Reddit notification. It could be the guy writing me back. So the guy gets back on the phone with me. He's like, sorry for the wait there. I managed to get a hold of him, and the guy is out doing a mobile glass thing. He'll be back in a little bit. And I'm like, dude, I can't fucking say. What do you mean? There's one guy that works here? You're like a national chain, and there's one fucking guy that works here, and he happens to be out? I'm like, what the hell? He's like, well, he said he's been trying to contact you. And I'm like, no. The one contact I got was this morning confirming my appointment, right? So then he's like, well, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I said, I don't think you realize. And he's like, I said, I can't sit around and wait. I've got to go back to work. I have to be in a meeting at 12:30. I have to be home. And he's like, well, I'm sure if you wait just a little bit longer. I'm like, no, I'm not waiting. This is bullshit. And I hung up on him. And so then I looked at my phone to see if the guy happened to write back. And he wrote back saying, oh, our agent, no women, our technician's truck broke down and we're trying to fix it. That's what I got from the text. And I'm like, well, again, there's one person that fucking works here? Is there just one guy? Because if the one guy's doing mobile and the one guy's truck is broken down, there's nobody here? What kind of railroad is this to be running, right? And so then I said, I can't wait. I said, I can't wait. I have to leave. And he said, well, it's all for the best because the glass didn't come anyway. And he's like, sorry, I should have let you know. Like, fucking ain't right, you should have let me know. What the fuck is this shit? So wait a minute, wait. So you gave me a confirmation this morning, even though the glass wasn't there and you knew it wasn't there. And I drove my ass down here, drug my poor fucking introverted wife down here, and we're not going to get the glass. Now we're going to turn around and go home and hope I make it back on time for my 12:30 meeting. I said, you have any idea how much you've inconvenienced us? It's a 30-minute drive down here. We will not be coming back. And I said, and he's like, I should have let you know about the glass. I'm like, yeah, you should have let me know about the glass. What is this shit? And so, and I said, and he's like, well, can we reschedule? I'm like, oh, fuck no, we're not rescheduling. I said, I will do whatever it takes for me to leave a negative review every single fucking place that I can reach out to make sure that nobody else has to endure this bullshit. This is so unprofessional. I felt like Christian Bale, right? Anyway, so that did not work out well. I was all fucking worked up. I actually was sitting in traffic on the way back. On the way back from the trip, I actually was sitting in traffic. I don't know what the fuck was going on a Thursday at noon, just around noon, 12:15. On the day before a 3-day weekend, there should have been no traffic, but the place was a parking lot. And so I literally, as I'm sitting in the parking lot, I brought Google Maps up, I found the location, and I left a scathing 1-star review. And I'm not done with them yet. Meanwhile, I'm getting, sorry, we missed your appointment. Can we reschedule? I get this text, I get emails, and I'm like, fuck you. I would rather take $800 and wipe my ass with it than to give it to you. So now I've got to go find somebody else to do my glass. I was pissed. Anyway, yeah, so I'm trying to catch your texts as they pop up, but there's a lot of traffic right now, so trying to be a decent driver. So anyway, so that was Thursday. So now I'm already in a pissy fucking mood anyway. And so I get home, I get done with my 12:30, things calm down a little bit, and so it's now, I got a 3-day weekend in front of me, I got Planet Crafter in front of me, I've got plenty of shit to do, right? I am ready to enjoy my weekend. So for about the last 4 or 5 days, my Xbox controller on my PC has stick drift. It's the right-hand analog stick, and it drifts, I guess in this case, up. Because I could be sitting there in Planet Crafter just watching one of my machines spin to do something, all of a sudden the camera will go, and then you push the camera back up, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I guess I'm going to have to replace this controller. Now, believe it or not, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Shane, don't you have, like, controllers falling out your ass? But the truth is, there's only one controller that I want. That's an Xbox Series with the Armor X Pro with gyro on the back. That's the only controller I want. I don't want an Elite 2. I don't want a Mambo's Gillikit. I don't want any of that shit. All I want is to be able to play my fucking game with a gyro fucking camera. That's all I want. So I hop up on Amazon, as one tends to do, and I find a carbon black controller. I'm sorry, no, wait. Wasn't carbon black. I found a renewed carbon black, and I said, fuck that. And then I got sidetracked. So Friday morning when I woke up, I said, okay, let's see if I can get one same day. So fucked up, man. So Friday morning, I finally find one. It's not refurbed. It's not renewed. It's no bullshit. It's like legit. And it was like $52 from Amazon. Arrives 5 to 8 p.m. today. Well, Friday. And I'm like, okay. So I've got it. I mean, that's okay. I mean, I can dick around with this controller for a little while longer. I can wait until this evening. Oh, good. So, 7:49-ish, right? It's supposed to be between 5 and 8, right? About 7:49, I get an email saying that Amazon's delivered the package. I'm like, sweet. Give me a few hours to play tonight. I got all weekend. Sweet, right? So I open up the email just to confirm, and there's this weird white and green box sitting by my fence, you know, where they take the picture of the item they delivered. What the fuck is this? That does not look like, I mean, it could have been an Xbox controller, but it didn't look like it. So I haul my ass outside. It's a box of dog bones. Yeah, like the dental dog bones, dentabone, whatever the fuck it's called. Big giant box of dental bones. White and green box. Kind of look like an Xbox, but not. And I'm like, okay. So I figured my wife ordered these for the dogs, so I'm still waiting for the Xbox controller. And she goes, it's your controller? And I'm like, no, it's fucking dog bones. She goes, I didn't order any dog bones. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't order any dog bones. She goes, that's your Xbox controller. I said, no, it's not. It's a box of dog bones. And so she hops on her phone. She goes, nope, it's your Xbox controller. And I'm looking at her like, have you just fucking grown horns? It's a box. So I ripped open the box and I pulled out 2 bags of dog bones. I said, this is not an Xbox controller. And she goes, are you pissed? I'm like, yeah. I wanted to have this fucking controller for the weekend. Now I'm not going to have the controller for the weekend. And we've got fucking bones. They're going to give me a bunch of shit about these bones. And she's like, well, don't just take it. You go complain to them. I'm like, don't worry, I'm on it. I'm already in a tear everything up mood anyway. So I get on with Hashirasi or some name like that. I can't remember. It begins with an R. Can't pronounce it. And I'm like, hey, listen, I ordered an Xbox controller and you sent me dog bones. What are we going to do about this? And he's like, well, let me take a look at the order. Right? And I say, you can look at the picture. It's a box of dog bones. You can't mess it up. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Let's see if we can get this fixed up for you. He says, we can ship you a new controller. And I said, you can overnight it? Can I have it for the morning at least? He's like, no, it'll be there by 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And I said, you know what? That's bullshit. I said, you guys could get one. You guys could get one to me by morning. And I said, you guys fucked up. Send me another controller. And he's like, well, the best I can do is tomorrow night at, before 8 p.m. And I said, you know what? Fuck that. Just refund it. I will go to fucking Walmart in the morning and get one, because at least then I'll get one. And he said, so how would you like to return the dog bones? We can have you do a Kohl's drop off and I'm like, have you lost your mind? You fuck up my order, you send me something I don't want or need, and then you're expecting me to smile and drop it off at Kohl's for you? What the fuck? Oh my God. So I'm like, no. I said, and he's like, well, that's standard practice. So I said, okay, so that's bullshit. I said, because in the past, when you guys have fucked up, and you do it a lot, when you guys fuck up, you own the problem, and I don't have to worry about sending anything back. And all of a sudden, it's like, Haji has left the chat, now transferring you to another agent. So Habib did not like the fact that I was yelling at him. So now all of a sudden, I get Panorama. I don't know her name either. But anyway, so I assume it's a she, gets on, and she's like, how can I help you? And I said, you have no idea what's going on? I mean, are you brand new to this conversation, or can you see me talking to Raja Raha over there about you guys sending me a box of fucking bones instead of my controller? And she's like, oh no, we'll take care of it for you. We'll take care of it for you, no problem. No. How do you want the refund? You want me to put it on a gift card for you? I said, oh no. You return it back to my method of payment. I do not want to give you this money now because I'm pissed off. I said, I will go to Walmart and get my controller. You can just refund it back to my original payment method. No gift card. Thank you. And that was it. I mean, she was in and out, done. So then I get on Walmart's website, right? And I'm looking for what I'm looking, because it has to be a special. Okay, so a lot of you probably don't know this. So let me roll back just a little bit. So the add-on that I've got, it's called the Armor X Pro. It's from this big wand company. and it clicks into the controller on the back. So you take the battery case off. It acts as like a battery clip-in, 2 rear paddle buttons, and a gyro. So it's all in this one little add-on. But it only fits one style of controller. Not the Elite 2, not the original Xbox One controllers. It has to be an Xbox Series controller. That's why all the controllers I have laying around the house do nothing for me, because that's the only Xbox Series controller that I got. So I get on there, and so first off, you know how Walmart is a third-party seller like Amazon. So if you actually want to get inventory for the store that is near you, it's a whole big thing. So it's like, okay, you search for the item, go to filters, filter by location, filter by date, when you need it, where pick up or delivery, blah, blah. So you got to filter all this shit. So finally I find one, and it's actually, believe it or not, $10 cheaper than Amazon. And it's black. The other one that I was going to order was another white one. And frankly, I wanted a black one to begin with, but white was all they had the last time I bought one. By the way, someone will surely ask, how old is the controller before it got drift? This controller is 2 years and 3 or 4 months old. So it's well over 2 years old. And let's be honest, Xbox controllers don't last more than 2 years anyway. That's pretty normal. So anyway, so now I've got the right controller. I'm gonna go pick it up, right? And I'm gonna go on a Saturday and go to Walmart and pick up a controller. And it's like, well, maybe we just have it delivered. So as if they're reading my mind, they're like, hey, how would you like to try Walmart Plus for only $49.95 for the year? You can have a whole year of Walmart deliveries plus all these other goodies. And it's like, okay, so that would save me a trip. That's worth at least a few bucks. My Xbox Elite controller randomly disconnects from Bluetooth. Is this normal? I never use Bluetooth, ever. I always use a dongle-based solution because, quite frankly, Bluetooth and controllers are not good bedfellows. So I would expect that depending on what your situation is, your interference, how many things are blocking you, what the distance is, the moon alignment with Mars, anything can cause a Bluetooth controller to disconnect. That's, again, not a fan. It's Xbox wireless controller. In this case, though, the Armor X Pro has its own dongle. No weird-ass Microsoft wireless dongle. It comes with its own little dongle, and it is amazing. I'm telling you, I've got a review of this thing on my channel. Go watch it. You'll understand why my nipples are actually hardening up just thinking about this controller and this add-on that I use. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, let's do that. And so now I've got it coming between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I'll be sleeping in anyway, right? So yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be sitting in the front yard when I get up. Perfect. All right, and so now I'm looking through all this Walmart Plus shit, like all the good stuff that Walmart Plus can give you, which is mostly bullshit, right? Just like Amazon stuff is mostly bullshit. But there's a couple things in there, like 25% off Burger King orders. We order Burger King from time to time, so there's something. They've got some sort of special sales events that you can get into early, blah, blah, blah. Is it going to be worth more? Let's see. Walmart is worth it if you can get your tires. They give free rotation. Oh, gas discount. Yeah. That was something else I got to look at. But anyway. So it's like, okay, so now I'm in for a penny and a pound because now I've spent $100 basically buying a controller and getting this 1 year of Walmart Plus, which is fine. Listen, there's times when I want to order shit. I want to get stuff at Walmart. I usually shop at Albertsons, which is like Safeway, which is like Vons, for those of you who aren't in this area. Sometimes I like to get some stuff from Walmart. Now I can have it delivered for free. Now, of course, you have to tip the driver, right? If you actually want to get here on time and, not thrown over the fucking fence. So I saved $10 on the controller, but I gave him $5 as a tip. So it really only saved me $5. But I didn't have to go to the store. I didn't have to fight the cretins at Walmart. And I got to wake up, go out in my fucking underwear. Don't worry, there's nobody around. Go out to my underwear, grab my controller, and get right back to playing Planet Crafter, which is what I basically did all fucking weekend. The game is crack cocaine. What can I tell you? But yeah, so it was just an interesting few days, to be honest with you. It was just fucking nutty. What else do I have to talk about? Do I have time for anything else? Okay, so I've got the big stories out of the way. I'm watching a show. I wanted to pass this along because I'm really enjoying this show. It's called Conspiracy. It's kind of hard to find, though. Those of you that know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you can find it. But it's from 2015. There's like 900 shows called Conspiracy, by the way. It's from 2015, and it's from a UK source called Channel 5. Channel 5 UK. Conspiracy 2015. There's like 8 episodes, and it's all the good shit you want to hear about. And the neat part of it is that it's with a different brush. And this is why I wanted to talk about it. If you watch anything like that on American television, it's coming from the History Channel, right? It's the same shit. It's the same recycled footage. It's the same voiceover guy. It's all the same shit, right? So you're not going to get anything really new out of it. But it covers like rock star conspiracies, right? Like what happened to Johnny Rotten, what happened to what's the other guy's name? Morrison, what happened to the Stones. Real interesting stuff, and that's all in one. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up here, but I'm having trouble keeping an eye. I love Hogwarts Legacy. That's one of my favorite games. It was almost Game of the Year until Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and then Baldur's Gate 3 kicked its ass. Otherwise, it was my Game of the Year. But anyway, this conspiracy show is really good. It's got like governmental cover-ups like JFK, 9/11, and it's all with a different lens. I don't know how else to put it. Like, if you were to watch, they talk about the attack of Pearl Harbor. And if you were to watch that on American television, you're not going to see any bodies. You're not going to see anything because everything is so watered down. But this is very kind of like in your face, and you'll see dead bodies. I mean, it's just interesting to see the same sort of material presented differently. So I'm liking it a lot. I've done like 5 of the episodes. So really good stuff. I want to talk about that. I got 2 other topics, but they're going to have to wait. I'm almost home. My phone's going to kick out. This is Passenger Seat Radio. Shane R. Monroe. We'll see you next time. Take care. See you next time.